What's good for everybody? J-Black Boxing, NBA, Beverly Rose Boxing and Entertainment, Kelly Enigma, Boxing and Sports Network. It's your boy, Uber Sports TV.
Smoke City.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Smoke City Mob.
Smoke City.
Smoke City.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Smoke City Mob.
Smoke City. We right back in this bitch like we left our key. Yeah, man.
Smoke City.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Smoke City Mob.
Smoke City.
Smoke City.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Smoke City Mob.
Smoke City.
What's up with it? What's up with it, family? What's the damn deal, man? This is Junior the Truth, and this is indeed the Smoke City MobCast, brought to you by the LDBC, Lions Den Boxing Community, man. Be sure to go visit the website, www.ldbcsports.com. Create a profile while you're over there. It's absolutely 100% free. When I say it's free, I'm talking about it's free, man. It is free. So go check it out. Also, go check out www.trilltalk.net, www.trilltalk.net. And go over and join the Trilitary, man. Salute to you, family. I am indeed Junior the Truth. You can follow me everywhere via social media. I can be found with the handle Junior the Truth, JUNIORTHETRUTH. And that's over all the social media platforms. You can catch me 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Punch Junkie Morning Show, brought to you by yours truly, Junior the Truth, man. And also, you can go over to www.theblackgent.com and check us out over at the Black Gentleman Grooming Company, man. For you, for her, forever. Salute to the family. Salute to the family in the building, man. My brother, stay ready. What's going on with you, fam?
Oh, man, what's going down, family?
Man.
You know me, posted up, getting my sip on, man. About to blaze one up. Sip on me a little, you know.
What's that, white Hennessy?
Yeah, it just came in today.
Boy, you about to
Yeah,
get full as bull.
yeah. You know, when I get my people that be going out of town, hey, I need a bottle. So it's
Mm-hmm.
all I tell them.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yes,
you know,
indeed. They get
buy
on
me one up and chill.
the low.
You know it.
Yes, indeed. Tell the people how they can follow you, bro.
Man, y'all can follow me right here. Matter of fact, like I said last time, Google me.
Yeah.
Stay Ready Boxing TV, and I'm gonna pull up all platforms: Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. YouTube gonna be first, so y'all come fuck with your boy.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. My brother Supreme Beast Boxing Talk. What's good, family?
Shit, what up with it, Junior?
Man, you got it, man. You got it. Tell the people how they can follow you.
Shit, Supreme Beast Boxing Talk. You know what I'm saying? Instagram, Facebook. Of course, we got the YouTube channel. Episodes come out Tuesday or Wednesday, 4:15. Be on the lookout for it. And we got interviews on Friday, 4:15.
Yes, indeed. Well, y'all over there, y'all boys over there, doing the work. You
Shit,
feel me?
we just trying to hold the line, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all set the tone, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all set the tone by the way y'all do it, man. We just trying to make sure we keep up, you know what I'm saying, and hold that line for the team. You know how it go.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. The brother coach was in here for a second, but he didn't slid on out. He didn't slid on out. So we go ahead on to get into my favorite part of any show I'm part of, which is indeed the roll call, man. You understand what I'm saying? We're gonna get on into this Smoke City roll call, see who we got in the building. Salute to the homie Cadillac Red off the jump. He pulling triple duty. He in the mobile app, he in the YouTube stream, and he on the panel. He ain't playing no games. Let's go ahead on and cue this up. You feel me? Salute to the homie Omega Red, first in the chat. What's up with it? Yes, indeed. No filter Tony Boxing. What's up with it, family? Phil J508. What's up with it? Trey Titan 181. Salute family D McGee. What's up? What y'all know about this? Nothing. Supreme Beast Boxing Talk. Brian S. Anthony Bolden. Corner Girl 66. The hardest queen I never seen. Thomas Moreland. Money Brown TV. You feel me? Victoria Duval. What's up, Brown Skin? Salute to the homie G5 Gabe in the super chat. Salute to you. Let me see. He said, salute Smoke City in the chat, fam. What's up with it? Yeah. What y'all know about that? Nothing. Main event Mark. What's good? Ross Sportsman Lee. What's up with it? Phil J508, Kevin Dunbar, Dago 619, Moyo Sauce, Nitty G. I see y'all. This thing jumped on me, so forgive me. What y'all know about that slick theme music? Nothing. We gonna let that shit rock though. Mm-hmm. You a jazz soul, bro. Aaron Parker, I see you.
But I didn't learn a thing at all. While late last night, I was out there messing with a lady that was 7 feet tall. Now that was a big one.
Thrill Hill, I see you.
So I said, hey, baby, spend the night at my house. She said,
no way, you jive little mouse.
I said, hey, now, baby, can't take no more. So she
Look at Brown on boxing. He said, sleep the jazz soul, bro.
You always lie to your friends. You're a jive soul, bro. A jive soul, bro.
OG St. Cruising, what's up with it? KP from KC, what's up with it, family? That's that shit right there. You feel me? That's that shit right there. Man, it's so funny that the homie Egg was over there, y'all was over there talking about wrestling, because that's what the fuck I wanted to talk about, because boxing suck, man. But let me go ahead on and jump in here real quick, man, for the integrity of the show. We're going to talk about this boxing, just a little bit of it. So apparently the Tyson Fury does not want to fight Deontay Wilder next, man. He wants to tune up before he gets in there with before he gets in with Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder again, man. Give me your thoughts on Tyson Fury, man, and where he's at with his right now. Stay ready.
I'm gonna be honest with you. To me, it sounds like you're scared, but you know, if you're that good and you feel like you can beat Deontay Wilder at any given time, why risk the fight? Because if you go in this fight and your opponent open their cut back up or give you cut and you get suspended or for anything can happen. You take punishment, you get hurt, throw your shoulder out, or have to have shoulder surgery. You fuck your knee up. Anything could happen. So why would you jeopardize the big paycheck? Like, I don't understand that. To me, it sounds like he's scared more than anything else. I understand fighters shouldn't be scared, but it's because everything that's been implicated in that last fight. It seemed to me like you got to go on this fight with everything. You know what I'm saying? No gloves mishaps, no none of that, and actually fight a real boxing fight to get ready for this next fight. You know, that's how I feel. That's how it seems. I'm not saying that's what it is, but we're just putting everything on the line right now, and that don't sound. It just don't sound right to me. Shit don't sound right. If I know I got a big ass bag on the line right here, I'm not fit to do nothing to risk it. You know what I'm saying? That's a big bag. That's pay-per-view money. And if they trying to make sure a crowd can be there at some kind of capacity, I'm not fit to risk that money. That's potential $100 million in my pocket, and I'm fit to walk away with it. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not risking it. My biggest payday, because that's what this is gonna be. This is gonna be his biggest. This fight numbers is gonna outdo the last fight numbers. I guarantee you.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, man. Yes, indeed. My brother, Supreme Beast, man. Same exact question, man. Give me your thoughts on Tyson Fury and this tune up, man, before he gets into the Wilder trilogy.
Man, that nigga need to sit his big ass down somewhere with that bullshit. I see the play before it happened. You from Ohio, you didn't deal with this. Unfortunately, in this circumstance, Wilder lost, so you had to pay the pipe head before he did the job. Now he talking about he coming around the corner. You gonna go around the corner real quick? Nah, Slim. You stand in eyesight. You gonna do what you gotta do, and then you could leave. You know what I'm saying? He trying to escape out of this, just like how he did when he beat Klitschko. He tried to, you know what I'm saying, duck and dodge and get out the rematch and do whatever he can do to weasel out the. Nah, you're not gonna do none of that. You're gonna wait to the end of the year. You're gonna fight your fight. After you lose, you can do whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't with all that trying to get a tune up and trying to do this and do all that. Nah, your next fight is Wilder, and leave that be. You know what I'm saying? That jumping back and forth, just leave for the pipe head to do to weasel out of the whole situation. That's what I see out of the whole thing.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. My brother, Coach, what's going on?
Well, Junior True, I just want to tell you, man, my name's Shaquille O'Neal. I just want everybody to kiss my eyes.
Hey, Kobe, tell me how my ass tastes. Hey, Fred, what's up with it, man? Go ahead.
Man, what's going on, man? What's going on? How's it going, brother? Yeah. Glad to see you.
It's all good. It's all good, Coach. Tell the people how they can follow you, bro.
Coming to CSH Combat Sports, man. But you know what? You sub, they're going to unsub you anyway. I'm trying to get to 10,000 subs, man. Fuck YouTube. Fuck YouTube. Stay in YouTube. Stay in YouTube.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, it's funny business. Talk to me, man. Tyson Fury wants to another tune-up before he fights Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder in the trilogy fight, man. Give me your thoughts.
Junior, that's what I've been telling people. This is going to be a way for Tyson Fury to weasel his way out of fight 3. Watch, he going to fight this tune-up, and then he's going to want to go right over to Anthony Joshua. Telling you, his next fight need to be Wilder. Man. And they need to get on the man helmet. Don't let this man get a tune-up. If Team Wilder let this man get a tune-up, it's over. Okay? It's over. The third fight probably won't happen. I mean, shit. Bob Arum already pushed the fight back. And I'm going to tell you something, man, about them pushing that fight back. See, think about it, man. Everybody going through a pandemic. Everybody. Okay? We can't use the pandemic as a reason why Bob Arum pushed the fight back. Because if that's the case, then how come he didn't push the fight back for Shakur Stevenson? You know, his fight went off during the damn pandemic, right? Mm-hmm. And all of the shitty ass cards that he had beforehand, the pandemic was even worse. How's Bob old greasy ass going to explain?
You went away, Coach.
Hey,
There,
hey,
there you go. We hear
hey.
you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man. Well, I was saying, man, Bob Arum cannot use the pandemic excuse, man. He can't. Okay, he let Shakur Stevenson. They fought on that shitty ass card. Okay, he didn't. Bob Arum done had what 3 fight cards already, all shitty, and you know he didn't push those back because of the pandemic. So I'm not trying to hear that, man. You know, I mean, you got what? You got MMA doing cards, man. They ain't pushing the fights back. But you know, okay, so this fight getting pushed back. Come on, man. These two, they up to something. They cutting Wild out the picture. They want to get in there with Joshua, man. That's the game plan. That's it. Okay. Oh yeah, and by the way, Junior, let me throw this in there. Then I'm gonna drop this microphone, man. You know, Junior, dudes is wondering about Deontay Wilder doing all this damn twerking. Junior, have you heard that?
I ain't heard that.
Yeah, well, motherfuckers, hey, Deontay Wilder was twerking. Well, hey, well, Junior, I just got a question. Okay?
Mhm.
If Deontay Wilder looks suspect twerking, how do you explain Tyson Fury kissing, what's that boy name on the lips?
Was it
How the hell
Otto
do you explain this?
whoever? Yeah.
Yeah, so Tyson, I mean, who looks more suspect? I mean, how do you explain this? And then, and finally, Junior, I'm going to drop the mic on this. If they worried about Wilder twerking instead of this third fight, how do you explain Ryan Garcia dancing, grabbing his own nipples, grinding on his friend? I mean, Junior, I got the video on my channel. Ryan Garcia dancing, grabbing his own nipples, grinding on his friend. You know, threw his friend on the ground and started humping him. How do you explain this, Junior? How?
Yeah, it's unexplainable.
And fuck you two. All right, I'm out.
Hey man, he said, "What? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What's up, bro? Southside boxing in the building,
Man, what's going on, Junior? Can you hear me, bro?
man. Yeah, man. God damn, what's up with it,
Oh man, nothing much, man. Nothing much. Just chilling, man. Just chilling, man. How y'all doing, man?
man? It's all good, family. It's all good, man. It's good to hear from you, man. Tell the people how they can follow you.
Man, y'all can follow me on Instagram at Southside Boxing 601. And of course, you can subscribe to the channel here on YouTube at Southside Boxing 601.
Yes, indeed, man. So talk to me, man. Tyson Fury trying to get another tune-up before he go into the trilogy versus Wilder, man. Give me your thoughts on this situation.
Man, I'm not understanding why these boxers, man. Well, I do understand why these boxers need a lot of these boxers be needing tune-up. Because for one, especially in Tyson Fury case, Tyson Fury is not the type of athlete to take care of his body, you know, after a fight. Since Tyson Fury has won a title, Tyson Fury has had huge gaps in between his fights outside of the few little, you know, knick-knack fights that he took before he fought Wilder the first time. Or the first time or the second time, whichever one. But Fury doesn't take care of his body, man. He goes off, he parties, you know what I'm saying? There's no telling. He probably get back on his drug binge in between fights, you know, so he got to clean out his system. You know, he balloons up in weight and is already a damn heavyweight. So he probably goes from like 270 to about 320 in between fights. And then Fury understands what he's up against, man. Fury is the only motherfucker that had to fight Wilder, has fought Wilder outside of Birmingham Stavanger, has fought Wilder twice, and now has had to fight that motherfucker 3 times. Put yourself in the mind of Fury. Fury boxed the best boxing match of his life in the first fight, still went to sleep. He cheated in the second fight, which is very obvious, you know, and everybody knows it. So this time around, it's going to be extra eyes of people paying attention going into the third fight. So Fury in his mind right now is trying to figure out what the fuck can I do to come in here in this third fight to get an advantage or something that I can do to lessen this ass whooping. Because Fury knows what he's up against, man. But like I say, I don't understand how to point it. Okay, you feel like you beat Wilder the first fight. You feel you know whatever was ever. He won the second fight, whatever that went on. Your confidence should be at a sky high. Third fight should be nothing. You know you're gonna get paid good. You know what I'm saying? You know you can beat the guy. then what the fuck you need a tune-up for? Because like I said, man, the man not taking care of his body, and he's trying to figure some shit out. Because like I said, people are going to be paying more attention to Fury's gloves. People are going to be paying more attention when it comes to the drug testing for this fight. So Fury is trying to find a way out of it. Fury really wants to go fight Anthony Joshua and really retire. Fury really wants to retire from the sport of boxing, man. Fury wants to get the hell out while he can. He wants to come in, cash out against Joshua in the UK, and roll into the sunset. Tune up, bruh. Why they ain't fought nobody? Y'all the last two people that fought each other. Y'all fought each other. So neither one of y'all should be needing to tune up, man. You should be ready to go, man. It is what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? These fighters just run the fuck out to me with these damn tune-ups. Take care of your body in between fights. Take care of your body. Relax, chill, heal up. Go into training camp, get you some top level sparring, and get your ass back in there. But there's just so many things up there that's going on with Fury, man. But like I said, 1 minute Fury will be on YouTube talking the whole gang of shit. He's gonna do this, he's gonna do it. Then he needs a tune-up. I don't get it, man.
Yeah, yes, indeed, man. I don't either, man. I don't either. I'm gonna say this, man. Salute to the homie Christopher Jornay in the super chat. He says, salute Mac Jr. in the chat. Salute, family. Let me see. We got my brother 503 Lion in the building. What's up with it, family?
What's up with Ohio player, man?
Man, you got it, bro. How you feeling? I can't hear you if you talking, bro. Can you hear me?
And y'all know what follow me at, man. Right here on YouTube, man, 503 Line. You know what I'm saying? Follow my boxing page on Instagram too, man. That's the Smoke City MobCast. Smoke City MobCast, all one word, man. If you want the latest and greatest boxing news, man, y'all be sure to come over to Instagram, man. I need to get my followers up over there. Follow me on Twitter too, man, at 503 Line, man. But what's going down with it, Ohio player?
Man, it's all chicken but the bone, bro. It's all chicken but the bone. Man, talk to me, man, about why. I ain't gonna ask you a question. I ain't gonna ask you the Wilder Fury question. I'm gonna ask you, man. So we got the talks are, I guess, getting serious about with regard to Bud Crawford versus Kell Brook, man. Give me your thoughts on that fight, bro.
Oh man, that's a good fight for Terence Crawford right now at the very moment. With everything else going on at 147. I know Sean Porter is coming back within the next week. I think he's gonna be fighting next week on Fox against Formella. And of course, EJ and Danny, they fighting in November. I would have loved to see him versus a Manny Pacquiao or maybe a Keith Thurman or something like that, man, or even Sean Porter. But I know Sean got a fight coming up, man. So I think if he could take a guy like Kell Brook, man, I don't think people will be able to use the notion that he always fighting lower tier guys and who is this guy and all this and all that. I think Kell Brook is a credible opponent. That's a fight with substance. I mean, it makes for the comparison to EJ Sean Porter because he fought both those guys. He beat Sean. He lost to EJ. I mean, he's been in there with guys like Triple G. You know what I'm saying? I know Terence Crawford got the Amir Khan fight. So it's a lot of comparing and shit that you could do in that fight with your notes and stuff and your styles. I think Terence Crawford he's at a crossroad though, bro. He has to take the best available opponent at this very time, man, because he's in a situation to where he's not getting those marquee fights, and it sucks, man, because I think Terence Crawford is the pound for pound best fighter in the world over Lomachenko because he was able to become undisputed, something that a fighter hasn't done since Zab Judah, almost 10-15 years ago, man. So I think Bud needs to really try to find himself in the best position that he can be in, man, and that's by fighting the best available opponents, bro.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let me see. So let me go back. Excuse me. My brother, stay ready. Talk to me, man. Bud Crawford versus Kell Brook, man. Give me your preliminary thoughts on a matchup between them two.
So let me say this. I want to get this out before I say anything else. Nigga, Finally, you fight somebody worth motherfucking fighting. I just had to get that shit out. Because that nigga is better than any opponent on your resume at 147. That nigga better than Jose Benavidez, and I like Jose Benavidez. Nigga better than Jeff Horn. That nigga was the boogeyman at 147 at one time. He only got one loss to a welterweight, and that's the best welterweight in the division in Earl Spence Jr. Now you actually fit to fight somebody of substance. I'm not saying that Kell Brook is gonna win. That's not. So don't take it like I'm saying Kell Brook got a chance of winning this fight. I don't think Kell Brook got a chance in hell of winning this fight. But do I think Kell Brook can give him some problems? Hell fucking yeah. Is he gonna show him who's the stronger fighter? Because I think Kell Brook can outmuscle Terrence Crawford. If Terrence Crawford tried to get inside with him, I think he can fuck around and do the same thing he did with Sean Porter. It's not gonna be no easy fight, but I finally get to see him actually go in here and fight somebody who's not gonna just let him, you know what I'm saying, bully him basically. Because he bullied the shit out of Kavalaskis. He bullied the shit out of Jeff Horn. You know what I'm saying? Jose Benavidez was the best fight you done had at 147. I think Kell Brook is gonna be that opponent to actually show us how good you really are at 147, and it can kind of give us a look on how he looked versus how Earl Spence looked against him. I think this is gonna be a good fight. It's something that I'm looking forward to watching. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's gonna knock Kell Brook out. I actually think it's gonna go the full 12 rounds. I think he's gonna win on decision because I think Terrence Crawford is a better tactician and is gonna land more punches in this fight, and is gonna, you know what I'm saying? I say he's gonna be more effective. So I'm looking at it from that aspect, and I'm really looking forward to this fight. I think it's gonna be a great fight, and I'm glad he actually fighting somebody of motherfucking substance because it took you long enough. You had plenty of opportunities. You picked motherfuckers like Amir Khan. Who the fuck can't knock out Amir Khan? My grandma, just turned 97 Sunday. If she hit Amir Khan in the jaw, she'll probably sleep that nigga. You know what I'm saying? So they don't think Donnie ain't got that power. Donnie done whooped my ass a couple times. I wouldn't test Donnie to save my life. My grandma would knock a nigga out. But I'm telling you, my grandma, 97 years old, she still live by herself. She still drives a Buick. She got a Buick LeSabre. 2012 Buick LeSabre. She still drive around this bitch by herself. You know what I'm saying? She's still healthy than a motherfucker. So I think she still can go toe to toe with one of these little youngsters. So you know what I'm saying? So, but you pick motherfuckers like Amir Khan, thinking that's gonna be a big fight, and put it on pay-per-view at that. If you was gonna do pay-per-view, Kell Brook would have been a better one. At least you would have got some of the European fans to buy it. But you know, hey, it is what it is, man. I'm glad to see this fight, and we'll see where it goes.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. My brother, Supreme Beast Boxing Talk. Same question, man. Your preliminary thoughts on the Bud Crawford versus Kell Brook matchup?
I mean, I like the matchup, of course. You know what I'm saying? I'm like everybody else. I like the matchup. I want him to fight somebody that's a little bit more of his caliber, not his caliber, but a little bit closer to it than his latest competition. I mean, I don't know. I'm probably the only one here that's a Bud fan. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I fucks with him, and I would love to see it. But man, I know how these niggas do, man. All that talking and negotiation shit, man. He was in negotiation with motherfuckers before all this. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. With the Rona going on, I don't know if he's going to fight in front of fans. There's just a lot of shit going on. I can't take him serious to be fighting right now until I see some ink on paper. You know what I'm saying? All that other talk shit, I don't know. That's what got him snuck the last time. All that damn talking and shit. All that, you know what I'm saying? This just put some ink and paper in. You know what I'm saying? Let me see him do what he do.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. My brother, Coach, man, same question, man. Give me your preliminary thoughts on Bud Crawford versus Kell Brook, man. Damn, Coach, you there? You on mute if you there.
Hey, man, check this out. I think Kell Brook could beat Bojangles Buck 2 Buttermouth Biscuit Head Bud. Oh, yeah, easy. Okay, he gonna muscle him around. The man already got knocked down by Mean Machine. Okay, don't nobody want to talk about that though. Got his ass knocked down by Mean Machine. Okay, and all you Bud Crawford fans. Okay, I want you to remember that shit. Okay, I'm gonna make a video. I'm gonna make me a video showing that knockdown playing 10 times in a row because I want to put this in y'all memory. That Bud Crawford. Okay, he's sitting around. He running around. He turning down fights. Okay, now he finna get somebody that's gonna get in his ass now. Okay, He finna get somebody that's gonna get in his ass, okay? Somebody he can't bully, somebody he can't stare down and intimidate. Nah, because you know Bud Crawford is a bully. That's what he is, okay? Well, Kell Brook gonna put that jab in his damn face, and Kell Brook quick too. He quick, he physical. I wonder what Bud gonna do. I wonder how Bud gonna feel, man. He done got popped upside the head with that jab a couple of times. All that little, you know, the feints and shit that he be doing, that ain't gonna work on Kell Brook, okay? Bud finna get in here and get his ass slapped around, okay? It's gonna go to decision though. Now, you know what though? Bud got a chance though if he can hit Kell Brook in one of those eyes, because Kell Brook got two mechanical eyes. So Bud, you know, maybe Bud get lucky and slap the shit out of him and mess up one of those eyes again. You know, I mean, who the hell knows? But y'all can tell. If Bud Crawford lose, I ain't gonna care, okay? If Bud Crawford lose, I ain't gonna give a damn. Because Bud Crawford is who he is, okay? Fuck Bud Crawford. You turn down the fights, man. Turn down fights. For some reason, didn't want to fight Porter. I ain't gonna say it's all Bud fault. I say it's all Bob fault. But we told Bucktooth Bud to not resign with Bob. See, Bob fucking Bud up, man. God dang, man. How can a nigga be so stupid, man? Just stupid. And he ain't gonna be, and all you Bud fans, get Errol Spence out y'all head, okay? You Bud fans, y'all, yeah, you better, hey, look at the screen. Look at the damn screen. Get Errol Spence out y'all head, okay? He ain't gonna never beat Errol Spence. Hell, he might not even get past Kell Brook, okay? I got Kell Brook, let's see, I got Kell Brook 7 rounds of 5. Easy.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. This just in. I just got the announcement. October 17th, we get the Vasily Lomachenko versus Teofimo Lopez fight. So I don't know how accurate that is, but I just got the little announcement. They reached the deal and they're targeted October 17th, but we know how that goes, man. So we gonna see, man. We gonna see. The brother Stormy, my brother Stormy B man in the building. What's going on, brother?
Oh man, what's good with you, man? Sorry to be late, man, but I had to take care of a few things. But salute to everybody that's on the panel here, and salute to everybody in the chat, man. Sorry I was out, but I'm back.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Tell the people how I can follow you, bro.
Everybody can follow me right here on YouTube on Stormy B, man. That's what's happening with me at the moment.
Yes, indeed. So I'm gonna give you the same question, man. Give me your thoughts on your preliminary thoughts on Bud Crawford versus Kell Brook.
Well, I think that it is a good fight for both guys. Top guys in the division fighting each other. That's what we always clamor for. Everybody wants to see Bud Crawford fight the legitimate welterweights who are, if they're not champions, they're just right up under being a champ or former champ. And I think that it's a fight that can motivate both guys, because when you're in there and you're testing your mettle against a perceived class of the division, you want to bring your A game, or what's as close to your A game as possible. So this is the type of fight I feel that it'll give Kell Brook a chance to really see where he still is in the sport. I thought he was damaged after fighting Triple G. I hated the fact that Ed Hearn put him in that position, but you know, it's all water under the bridge now. But Bud Crawford gets a chance to fight against a strong welterweight, a man of size at the weight and strength at the weight. So that's the challenge that people have been wanting to see from him, and that's a great first step. I still think there are other guys that he can fight as well, Porter and Thurman, you know, Pacquiao, but one fight at a time. And if this be the one that be the first, let's get it. And I see Bud Crawford coming out victorious. I believe he has a little bit more cooking under the hood than people want to give him credit for, but that's okay, because we don't know anything until they get in there and start doing it. So that's what the audience is waiting for. So that's what I like to see.
Indeed. Yes, indeed. Man, I'm glad you back, bro. Definitely glad you back. My brother Southside, the standalone Bud Crawford diehard representative in the building, man. Give me your
got
thoughts.
that right, Jack.
Give me your thoughts, man. Bud Crawford versus Kell Brook.
This right here is coming from a true blue stump down Terrence Crawford fan. You understand me? Been standing in the trench for Terrence Crawford from the beginning. I do not like this fight. And this is why I don't like the fight. Because at this point, people giving Kell Brook too much credit. Kell Brook ain't shit no more. When's the last time Kell Brook made 147? When is the last time Kell Brook had a meaningful fight in the sport of boxing? Kell Brook has not somebody that barely been having 1 foot in and 1 foot out of the sport is gonna come in here and challenge Bud Crawford. I don't care if he come in the best shape of his life. Terrence Crawford gonna beat the shit out of this dude. It ain't gonna be no contest. Y'all giving Kell Brook too much credit for a man that ain't even been fighting. He not finna come in here off the couch and whoop Terrence Crawford. It's not finna happen. Terrence Crawford gonna stop this fool, but it's not gonna get as much credit. Like I said, this man coming off the couch. This man ain't been doing shit. Kell Brook probably been walking around 190, 200 pounds. He ain't been boxing. He don't live in the gym. That ain't Kell Brook character. Kell Brook is not a gym rat. You know what I'm saying? I'm pissed off because why the fuck it just seems the Terrence Crawford team cannot land him the better fights. I don't want to see Kell Brook. I didn't want to see Amir Khan. I didn't want to see nobody. The only person that was a good fight that Terrence Crawford had at 47 was Jeff Horn. Jeff Horn had a belt, and Jeff Horn beat the nigga that everybody want to see their favorite what to wait fight is the pack. Yeah. So saying Kell Brook is better than Pac is better than for me. Because I don't want to see it, man, because he has nothing to gain from this fight. There's nothing to gain from the fight. It's just another person that'll be on his resume that he can get discredited for. I wanted Sean Porter. I wanted Keith Thurman. I want Kell Brook is old. The man is not the same fighter he once was. He just not. And he finna go in here and get his ass mopped by Terrence Crawford. And he's not gonna get all the credit he deserved for it. He's not gonna first thing people gonna say, oh well, Kell Brook, he's just a shell of him old self. He's not what we thought he could bring to the table. It just seemed that his time is done. No, this is a horrible fight. I don't care nothing about it. I just because I blame his team because this is not the fight they should have landed. The fight that they should have landed, they should have got my boy. They should have got one of these top welterweights like Sean Porter, Keith Thurman, or Errol Spence, or even a Danny Garcia fight. They should have got the man a better fight. Kell Brook ain't shit. And ain't nobody gonna convince me that he is shit. If he is shit, okay, what has he done? What has he done lately? Everybody want to talk about what Bud done. What the fuck is Kell Brook done since Sean Porter? Shit. He ain't nothing, man. He ain't nothing. I don't like the fight. I don't like it.
Yes, indeed, man. Hey, yes, indeed, man. Salute to the homie I am ill will in the super chat. He says salute to the Mob City. Salute, family. Yes, indeed. Let me see. Salute to my OG St. Cruz. And he said, with all the noise we all made, eyes will be on Fury the next fight. He won't be able to cheat so easy. Facts. And I believe that has a lot to do with going directly into a fight. I don't think we're going to get that Wilder Fury 3, to be honest with you. Yeah, I mean, I just don't think it's going to happen. I'm not sure. I don't think it's going to happen. Salute to the homie Jared 011 Green. He says, listening to the MobCast while sipping on some Black Gentleman coffee. You feel me? Salute to Jared Green getting over there to the Black Gentleman Grooming Company, man, and getting that black gent coffee experience, man. Truly appreciate you, family. I really appreciate your support. Y'all go over there, www.theblackgent.com, man. We have added the Black Gentleman coffee experience, man, to the repertoire. It's over there, man. Slow slip that shit, man. You got to slow sip that shit. You feel me? Salute to my little sister Beverly Rose. What's up with it, Bev? She says, salute, fam. Say hey to Big Mama for me, Junior. That Big Mama sauce. Shit, Bev, you keep you ain't got a dirty spoon, but you keep your we gonna keep your, shit. Bev be over there trying to lick the damn bowl or something. Shit, now we got to keep that sauce recipe pure over there now, Bev. You understand what I'm saying? Salute to the family, though. Salute to everybody coming through. Tay Brown, I see you in here majorly. My brother, BFTB is in the in the building, man. Hey, BFTB, same exact question, man. Give me your preliminary thoughts on the Bud Crawford versus Kell Brook fight, man.
First off, what's popping to my family?
Hey, tell the people how they can
Now,
follow you to my fault, bro.
nah, you good, God. Niggas know where death is at, so I ain't even worried about all that. My thing is this, bro. I listen. At this point, it's like you know how when you with the family when you was a kid, and it's like all your big brothers and shit like that eat, and then it's when you go to eat that's all that's left. Like they ain't nothing left. Like that's just it. You just got to get what you get. You know what I mean? And that's where Terrence Bud Crawford is at. Like he could have ate with the big brother. He could have ate with them. We're just waiting on your steak. That's fine. But he chose. Terrence Bud Crawford chose to sit around thinking that he's something bigger than what he is. And now he's left with Kell Brook. I believe Terrence Bud Crawford beats Kell Brook. However, all this shit that people keep hyping this man up. Now, listen, bro, I'm the type of dude, I was giving this man all the credit in the world, consistently giving him credit. Bro, if this man does not demolish Kell Brook, demolish him, he's a bro, he fucked himself. Hear me, yo, bro. If this dude don't demolish him, he fucked himself, bro. Because all that shit that he's talking about how he's this and he's that, and everybody's saying he's special and he's this and that. Well, you've been specially fighting bums. So now when you're fighting somebody that can beat your ass, if you don't demolish this nigga, bro, you're gonna be exposed. You're exposing yourself. All right, you're exposing yourself if you don't demolish Kell Brook. Y'all shitted on this man, talk about his eyes is fucked up. Both of them is broken. He got 2 broken eyes, can't see. Okay, well then you should be able to demolish this man. This fight should not go the distance. If it goes the distance, Bud exposed himself. I will not be surprised if Terrence Bud Crawford gets floored. Wouldn't be surprised.
Damn. Yes, indeed, man. Yes, indeed. My thoughts on it, man, is just simple. I'm not a fan of the fight. I think that Kell Brook has been one of the more overrated fighters over the duration of his career. I feel he has 2 notable opponents, and he's 1-1 in those fights. I don't count the Gennady Golovkin fight because that wasn't in his weight class. That was a kamikaze mission that he was sent on by Eddie Hearn, the greatest club promoter in the world, club fight promoter in the world. But I'm not really feeling this, man. Ultimately, when it's all said and done, it really truly just is what it is, though, man. And this is just no similar. This is nothing different from the Amir Khan fight when everybody was saying, "Oh, it's such a good fight," and blah blah blah. Man, fuck that. You know what I mean? I don't want to see Kell Brook fight anybody. Kell Brook has done nothing to deserve a title shot. He has done nothing to deserve a Bud Crawford fight. You know what I mean? In recent history, like he's not done anything since losing. He's not done anything substantial in the sport since he actually lost to Errol Spence. He's fought in Rob Chanka, Zerafa, and Mark DeLuca. You understand what I'm saying? He's undefeated against those dudes. You know what I mean? So there's nothing. And prior to that, he was on a 2-fight losing streak. He lost to Gennady Golovkin and lost to Errol Spence. And those subsequent fights where he got both his orbital bones broken in his eyes, like it's, man, I don't. This fight, man, I'm cool on. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? This is what we have to what's being offered to us. So it just is what it is. But I do want to move over though and talk about this. I do want to talk about this. Errol Spence Jr. versus Danny Garcia, because now I'm starting to hear a lot of mixed buzzings. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting to hear now that Errol should have took a tune-up fight. So it went from this being a dog walk or whatever the case may be, a fight that people don't want to see, to now all of a sudden, it's a good chance that Errol's going to lose, all the excuses in the world and so on and so forth. So let me ask the homie Legendary, my cousin Legendary Topcast in the building. What's going on, cousin Topcast?
Peace. What's up with it?
Man, you got it, family. You got to tell the people how they can follow you.
Oh man, you can choose, lose, you can stake a field, goddamn. You can find me right here on YouTube.
Yes, indeed, man. Give me your thoughts on all this banter around the Errol Spence Jr. versus Danny Garcia fight, man. So it's kind of a switch. It's a switch thing. People switching up. So now the buzz is that it's too soon, and Danny Garcia is gonna make Errol Spence pay, man. What's your thoughts on that fight, bro?
Well, to be honest, man, Danny Garcia fell off like a bad bag of dope. Shit, Earl ain't been active. Danny ain't been active. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, they gonna have to get in there, and the best man gonna have to win. You feel me? I feel like this is a time where Danny Garcia can try to take advantage. He can really step on the gas. We know this nigga here then been a motherfucking diva, and you know he want to sit out, he price himself out. Now the tables are turned. Now he on the flip side. You know, so this something that Danny need. You know, Earl Spence, man, he's a workaholic. He's a different type of beast. He's a different monster. You know what I'm saying? So, far as that, it's up to Earl. Earl got enough pull. He could have won if he felt like he needed to tune up. He don't feel like he needed to tune up with these niggas though. If niggas can't fuck with you, niggas can't fuck with you, and you willing to go in that bitch and stand on that, you know. So I ain't worried about the inactive part, because like I say, Danny ain't been active neither. You feel me? I think it's gonna be a good fight, man. That's one of my top fights for this year that I'm gonna be looking forward to. But you know, as far as Danny, you know, both of them do, because you gotta put some respect on Danny. He an ex-champion. You feel me? He been doing this shit a long time, and you know, you gotta respect his power and shit, and his boxing knowledge, IQ. He been there on the big stage, so I don't take nothing from Danny. But I'm not tripping on the far as Earl Spence coming back after what he went through and getting in there. I think this pandemic then gave everybody time to rest their body, their minds, and you know, man, it's time to get back to boxing. I'm gonna tell you something, Cousin Jimmy. I don't give a fuck. Not like I don't give a fuck about none of the niggas, but all that the extra shit that come around, I ain't worried about none of that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't taking nothing for none of these niggas. I ain't making no excuses for these niggas. Get y'all ass into the fight. We paying money for this shit. You niggas go in that bitch and knock each other brains out each other's head.
knock each other's noodle loose, cuz. God damn. Hey man. But let me go back to where you go. There you go. Let me go back to Stormy B, man. Go ahead, Stormy. My fault. You had another comment. You on mute, Stormy.
Yeah, my fault. It's always hard to get off of mute.
Yeah.
Listen, I just wanted to say this. Two things. First of all, if Bud is all that, as far as, you know, where people are placing him, and it's not very high, it's like of opinion. These guys would have jumped in the ring with him yesterday. He's formidable. And there are things that people can see themselves doing with their careers before they decide to go in there with him because of that aspect of what he brings, being formidable. The second thing is this. Lots of the great fighters have been dropped, man. Flash knockdowns, tremendous knockdowns where they had to rise up and come back. You know, Ali got dropped in the 15th round against Frazier, you know, and he got up at the count of 3. He was up, looking at him, ready to go. It happens. And it also happens when you're being aggressive. It doesn't happen when you're running away from people, staying on your toes, sticking and moving and staying out of the way. It happens when you're going at somebody or you're exchanging with them. It can happen. The thing about being knocked down is what happens when a fighter gets up from being knocked down. And typically, those who have risen and have gone on to win titles, if they weren't champions before being in that position, what it speaks volumes of is the constitution of a man and what he brings. And it's about being kept down. That's the thing, or not being able to get up. And we've yet to see that. And there are a few others out there who have been knocked down and they've gotten up and they finished fights. Some of them have lost, some of them have been victorious. Manny Pacquiao was put absolutely to sleep. People thought he was dead. people thought that was the end of him. And then Keith Thurman happened. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's not about being knocked down, man. It's about getting up. It's about finishing, and it's about finishing the other guy and leaving no doubts. So I just wanted to say that, you know what I mean? History speaks. Lennox Lewis was knocked out by Hasim Rahman, but he came back and knocked Hasim Rahman out even worse and faster in their rematch. So listen, being knocked down when you're facing quality opposition, or if you're engaging offensively and being aggressive, it can happen. But that's not the end of it. That's what I had to offer.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Those are facts, man. Man, I hate this shit. I hate this shit. Let me go up all the way back to my brother. Stay ready, man. And let me ask. I'm gonna try to keep this thing. I'm gonna bounce around a little bit. Is what I'm gonna do. But I'm gonna ask you, man. So we heard all the rigmarole from Gary Russell Jr. with regard to, getting a Bud Crawford fight and, all these, some other fights and so on and so forth, none of which is materialized. What can we expect next, or what do you want to see next from Gary Russell Jr., bro?
Okay, I'm gonna start with what I expect next. I expect this nigga to do what he's been doing for the past 10 years and just fighting his goddamn mandatory and keep running his motherfucking mouth. Now, what I want to see, you got people at your weight class in Carl Frampton, Josh Warmington, Shakur Stevenson. You got these guys in your own weight class that are top of division that you're not calling out. Each one of those guys got a belt. Shakur Stevenson even said, yeah, I want to fight him. I want to fight Gary Russell. Gary Russell come back and say, the young man needs to stay in his place. You tell him he needs to stay in his place, but yet you still calling out guys in another weight class. And you're not moving, you're not dropping your title and moving up to those weight class to challenge those guys. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That shit don't make no fucking sense to me. Ain't nobody ducking Gary Russell. How the fuck can you duck somebody that ain't in your weight class? It don't make sense to me. It don't. All this rah-rah this motherfucker's doing, my nigga. That's like you talking shit. We in the hood. You talking shit standing on your grandma's porch, waiting for a nigga to come in your yard, knowing your grandma keep that 44 in her purse, and a nigga that walking your yard gonna catch a bullet. That's what that shit is like to me, my nigga. I'm a hood nigga. That shit running your mouth from a safe place to get your ass fucked off. Nigga, fight one of these killers at your division. Shakur Stevenson is a killer and he'll beat your motherfucking ass. That's why you ain't trying to fight that nigga. And that's why you trying to make your name known. You trying to build clout off these other fighters like Tank Davis, Devin Haney, and Bud Crawford. They said 147. Bud Crawford would kill Gary Russell, dog, if they would have fought. And I'm just being 100% honest, my nigga. Would I love to watch this nigga fight any one of these guys? You fucking right. It's boxing. Nigga, I want to see somebody get their ass whooped all the motherfucking time. You know what I'm saying? But this shit is ridiculous, my nigga. Nigga, fight one of these killers at your division. Can you beat Josh Warmington? I think you would demolish Josh Warmington. I think you would demolish Carl Frampton. But I think Shakur Stevenson will beat your motherfucking ass. You can fight Joet Gonzalez just for a fight to get your name out there so people can see you. Okay, he talking about something. But you ain't even trying to do that. You keep sitting on your motherfucking ass, and here come your mandatory, your once-a-year fight, and you take that shit. What the fuck can I expect out of motherfucking Gary Russell Jr. is you to fight your motherfucking mandatory, which you've been doing since you got the WBC title. All this rah-rah shit, I don't even listen to that nigga. And we always bring this nigga up. I'm tired of talking about the nigga until he fights somebody of substance, which you can. Nigga, if you send Shakur Stevenson a motherfucking contract right now, I guarantee you he'll accept that fight. You know why? You got a motherfucking title. It's a unification fight. That's money. Shit ridiculous, my nigga. Real talk. And that's street. We take this shit to the streets. It's real simple.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. DMV, my brother Supreme Beast, man. What's next for Gary Russell Jr., man?
Man, I don't know what the fuck Stay Ready talking about. You know what I'm saying? Mr. G. Russell. and the G stands for gangster. You know what I'm saying? He didn't fondle niggas' chain. He calling these niggas out. You know what I'm saying? He doing all the G shit that, you know what I'm saying, that they said they wanted him to do. First, he wasn't doing that. Then he get to doing this shit, and then motherfuckers get rubbed the wrong way about it, man. Set a fight up. You know what I'm saying? He got smoke in his class, in his weight class, true indeed. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, if he said he calling out fights and they don't want to set it up, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what to tell you. Somebody promoter in the way, you know what I'm saying? Everybody know that the man got hands. You know what I'm saying? They know how he give it up. So I don't know. It seems like I can't say that the fighters are scared of him. That's ridiculous. But the people that are in control of these fighters definitely don't want to set them fights up. You know what I'm saying? I bet you Bob Arum will have a problem with setting that fight up with Gary. He'll be like, we can find a bigger name. That's what they like to say. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you got to play the game how it go. Now, I do agree. He do come around once a year like Mardi Gras. You know what I'm saying? We would like to see him more times. You know what I'm saying? And I can say that. But when he come out, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he put it on. He put on. So that's how I'm rocking, man. WBC champ, longest running WBC champ at 126. Put some respect on it.
Southside, man, I need to hear from you on the same exact question, man. Give me your thoughts on Gary Russell Jr. and what's next for him, man.
Man, check it out. When it comes to Gary Russell Jr. one of my favorite fights. I like Gary Russell. I like the shit he be talking. This is my thing right here. Okay, we all know Gary Russell is not the boss of his career. It's up to whoever is the powers that be, this old Gary Russell, to make sure Gary Russell get these fights. Because Gary Russell, he can run around and he can call these dudes out like homeboy said, Django, Santa Cruz, Daddy Chain, and blah, blah, blah. But guess what? They gave Santa Cruz to Tank, right? They gave Santa Cruz to Tank. We already see that there's a kind of a stagnant, working relationship between Alabama. But my thing is this: who the hell is whoever it is that's runs Gary Russell's career? They need to make the fights. Because let me tell you something: it ain't nobody that Gary Russell wouldn't fight, and I'm the one to tell you, Gary Russell would fight Terence Crawford. Because that's the type of guy he is. He gonna get destroyed. He gonna get his ass whooped. But Gary Russell, he's that type of dude. Gary Russell will fight anybody. It's up to whoever is running Gary Russell's career and so forth, making his fights, because that's all Al Hammond's fighters say. Talk to Al, call Al. Well, goddamn it, Al needs to get on his shit and get my boy a fight. Point blank, period. Get my boy a fight. You gotta pay Shakur Stevenson, do what you gotta do. If you gotta pay Lomachenko to fight Lomachenko again, pay Lomachenko. If you gotta pay Josh Warrington, whoever the fuck, do what y'all need to do to get my boy a fight, because he can't make the fight. He can't make the fight. It's real obvious. He can't make the fight. If Gary Russell could do it, he'll do it, but he can't. It's up to whoever, Al or whoever is on his career. Give my boy a fight. You should have gave him Santa Cruz. You should have been gave him Santa Cruz. Ain't no goddamn reason Santa Cruz is in that fight tank. Tank should have been fighting Lomachenko and them motherfuckers. Gary Russell already fought Lomachenko. He wanted Santa Cruz. Why they ain't give him Santa Cruz? Why? It ain't because Gary Russell turned down the fight. It ain't because Gary Russell made an offer, he didn't take it. The fight was never brought to him. So, Al, y'all get on y'all shit. Period. Get my nigga fight.
Yes, indeed, man. Yes, indeed. Hey, man, 503 Lion, man. What's next for Mr. Gary Russell Jr., little bruh? You on mute, baby. You on mute.
My bad. I ain't gonna lie to you, Ohio player, man. I mean, like, stay ready and said, I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna be fighting his mandatory every year or what. But I'm gonna say this though, man. I like Gary Russell Jr. You feel me? And it's like, when I think about Gary, I think like homie can't win for losing. You know what I'm saying? He kind of like the Terence Crawford of 126. You know what I'm saying? But like Terence Crawford said, man, he'll break that boy neck, man, if they ever was to get in the ring. But I'll pay to see it. I would love to see Gary Russell versus a Tank Davis, a Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney. I think those are all possible opponents, man. But from what I was hearing on the interview with him in a barbershop, I think he's trying to move up to 130. But one thing about Gary, though, he's sending a lot of mixed signals. You know what I'm saying? Because he still haven't dropped the belt at 126. You got Oscar Valdez and Miguel Burchett fighting for that belt at 130. Shakur Stevenson is moving up to 130, if I'm not mistaken. So I think 130 is crack-a-lacking right now. You know what I'm saying? So I think Gary Russell, if he want to make his next move his best move, he should be moving up to 130. Tank Davis, Leo Santa Cruz, 130. You know what I'm saying? When Tank destroy Leo Santa Cruz and knock this boy out, Tank gonna be the money man. So he needs to be aligning himself to get a fight with Tank, man. You know what I'm saying? He needs to stay in that 130, 135 area. You know what I'm saying? So he can get a Devin Haney fight, a Tank Davis fight, a Ryan Garcia fight, a Lomachenko fight, the Lomachenko Teofimo Lopez winner. I still want to see him versus the rematch with Lomachenko. It's a lot of shit Gary Russell could be doing. You know what I'm saying? But chasing down Leo Santa Cruz, man, that ain't gonna get you nowhere, bro. We know Leo Santa Cruz play politics. We know he one of Al Heyman's favorite Hispanic fighters. You know what I'm saying? And they just not finna put him in the ring with anybody. You feel me? So I think he needs to be going after these black fighters like a Devin, Shakur, Javante. You know what I'm saying? Get on some of these marquee undercards, man. You got all these popping ass undercards right now. You got EJ in November. You got the Charlo brothers in September. You got Tank in October. You know what I'm saying? Sean Porter got a fight coming up. Laura got a fight. All these dudes got fights coming up, man. What Gary Russell at, bro? You know what I'm saying? This shit, it's like, it don't make no sense to me, man. It seems like homie can't win for losing, in my opinion, man. I think he just needs to put his focus on one thing in one weight division, and he needs to sort that out, man. And I think 130 is where it's at, man. But before I don't know if I'm gonna get a chance to speak again, man. But I want everybody when y'all get off of Smoke City, man, and come tune in to me, man. I got an interview with the homie Kenneth Ray Allen, man, 6-0, man, cruiserweight, up and coming straight out of Houston, Texas, man. If the Houston hard hitters, my brothers, want to join me, stay ready, Topcast, man. Y'all can pull up, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get it crack-a-lacking.
Yes, indeed. We on deck. We heading over there right now.
Appreciate
it. Salute to my brother Stay Ready Boxing in the super chat. He says, I agree. He should have had the Leo fight, but Gary said he not signed to nobody. So why nobody can get Gary a fight? Let's be honest right now. Salute to my brother I Am Legend Boxing in the building. He said Gary Russell talk all day, every day, fight one day. Fight one day a year, all talk. He's talking, he won't smoke. Been in the ventilator his whole career. Damn. Salute to the homie JMJ2121 in the super chat, man. Appreciate your family. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. See, that boy been on the ventilator his whole career. Sheesh Louise, man. Jeez Louise. So my brother, let me cut to my brother BFTB. Same question, man. What's next for Gary Russell Jr., bro?
Listen, yo. I hear what everybody says. You know what I mean? Same shit forever. I'm gonna say it again. The same people that are gonna say, well, you know, Bud said this and Bud said that, so EJ should just fight him. That's what they'll say. Well, Bud said pull your panties up. Bud said do this, so EJ should just fight him. Said get a belt, so EJ should just fight him. This man told you, I will move up to 147 and beat your ass at your weight. You say, let's go to the street. Now, am I saying that Gary Russell will beat Bud Crawford? Hell no, I'm not. But let me say this again. This man told Bud Crawford, I will move up to 147 and beat your ass. You talking all this rah, you know what's popping. You know what it is. I will move to 47 and beat your ass. bro. Listen, bro. I'm not defending this man. All right. What's next for Gary Russell? Gary Russell is what they are claiming Bud is. That's what Gary Russell is. He is what they are claiming Bud is. Gary Russell is getting ducked. Bud is not. Bud is ducking Gary Russell. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all say because Bud can beat his little ass. Bud will beat. Listen, Bud can beat his ass. He can beat his ass. He will beat his ass. Why isn't he? I don't care about the streets. I don't care about your weight class. Little niggas move up all the time. Manny Pacquiao did it. Roy Jones, Floyd Mayweather, so on and so forth. Little niggas move up all the time. All right? Bud Crawford, you ain't fighting nobody. You're fighting a man that people disrespected. You're fighting Kell Brook. Niggas disrespected Kell Brook. Kell Brook's a bum. He's washed. He's garbage. He ain't this. He ain't that. Yada, yada, yada. And now Bud is fighting this man. Bro, the only loss on this man, on Gary Russell's resume, is Lomachenko. That's it. This man is saying, I will move to 47 and beat your ass. I don't understand. I don't understand what the problem. But if Bud says, oh, EJ, pull your panties up. Pull your panties up. Do this, EJ. Do this. Everybody, oh, EJ's scared. EJ's scared. He's scared. EJ's ducking. But as soon as someone says something to Bud, all of a sudden it's all this, the Justice League. Motherfuckers just jump out. Oh, no, we don't want that. Who wants this shit? Who cares? Man. So then what you want to do then? Then what are you going to do? So Gary Russell disrespects Leo Santa Cruz. Leo Santa Cruz don't want to move the fuck on. Nothing. Gary Russell disrespects Bud Crawford. Bud Crawford, I'll fight Kell Brook instead. Oh, no. If you talking all this shit, let's go to the streets. Nigga, he punched you in your shit 12 years ago. But now you want to go to the streets now? That was 12 years ago. Is anybody forgetting this? Are we missing this? 12 years ago, he punched you in your shit. You said nothing for 12 years until this man says something. And then when this man says something, all of a sudden, you want to go fight in the streets now? Bro, am I supposed to respect this? Am I supposed to respect this? Get the fuck out of my face. Gary Russell, bro. It is what they're claiming Bud is. That's what Gary Russell is. He did get ducked by Frampton and all them weird-ass niggas. He did get ducked by motherfucking Leo Santa Cruz. Those are facts. That happened. Ain't nobody ducking Bud. Gary Russell is being ducked. I don't give a fuck if he fights one time a year. He does. That's his fucking problem. He's fighting one time a year. He is being ducked. It's kind of difficult to fight more times a year when you're being ducked. So I mean, if I'm Gary Russell, I'm telling everybody, look, bro, fuck all of y'all. I'm fighting mad bums. That's what I'm doing. So y'all niggas don't want to fight me? Fine. I'm going to have a fucking bum fest. I'm beating the shit out of the bro. What? You're ranked 54? Oh, I'm beating that ass. Oh, you ranked 100,003? Oh, come get this smoke. All bums ass. Nobody else want to fight him. No one wants to fight him. They're not even trying to fight him, bro. So fuck it. Just go on a bum fest. Beat the shit out of a whole bunch of fucking bums. Fuck it. Fuck it, bro. I get it. The one person that I know wants that smoke with him. The one person is Shakur. That fight right there. That one fight, I know Shakur wants that smoke. I love Devin Haney, bro. I got mad respect for Devin, and I love Devin. But I'm telling y'all, bro, the shit that they were saying is like the shit that, Trill was saying, Trill Bell, the shit just seemed off to me. It seemed off because when Gary was on, he really wasn't with the same energy than when Gary got off. This is no disrespect because I love those guys. But your energy was different. Your energy was different. Hold on one second. Then I'm going to give it back to you. Michael Peshwari. Suck my dick. Hard. Hard as a motherfucker. Until your teeth fall out. And then pass the dick to your wife. Bitch, nigga. You can have it back.
Hey, bro. Hey, bro. Man, I don't know, man. Oh, golly. All right. So I gotta ask you on Stormy B, man, before we get out of here, man. I'm gonna ask you. So I've been following Eddie Hearn. I watched the interview. today. Eddie Hearn was doing the interview himself. He did the media day shit himself. No hired help, no none of that. Is this the end? Are we have we seen the end of Eddie Hearn and his splash in the U.S., man?
I hope so, but but I'm not certain because he still has guys that he can push out there. You ever watch? I talk about the kung fu films, right? And there's always a boss at the end that the hero trying to get to, and he keep pushing guys out there for the hero to fight. And that's Hearn with his fighters, his stable of guys like the Dillian Whites and stuff. He still keep people in reserve so he can keep his name relevant. He don't put them out there to sell out all at one time, but he'll pull out a Callum or a Taylor or whatever those guys, those clones he keeps over in his stable. He keeps pushing these guys out, the Usyks and all of that. You notice he keeps them on reserve so he can still have somebody. Just like with this situation with Tyson Fury having the WBC title now, and they're trying to say, well, Dillian White is a mandatory and this and that. He keeps sticking that person out there. That's what he tries to do to keep himself relevant. But the American fighters, Joshua has all those other titles, but the American fighters have to realize, go over there and start knocking those guys off. You knock them off, he's done. Okay? And they're not, it's not like those guys are world beaters, but they're in the way. Take care of business. You remember when Larry Holmes was heavyweight champion? He knocked off all the guys in the top 10, when he started doing his title defenses, and they weren't in particular order, but you look back on his resume and how he fought, he cleaned out the division. And some of those fights were tough fights. Others were pretty easy. But he got rid of those guys. He got rid of them. And this is what's going to happen to whoever is the real champ. And right now, Joshua is sitting back, and he's sitting back because he's fragile. He's a guy that on any given night, somebody can go in there, take those belts from him. So he has to be a little more calculating. But Tyson Fury, he's a more formidable guy because of his size and his reach and his weight. If he's victorious in the third fight with Wilder, he should be looking to do that, but he doesn't want to fight guys in the top 10 himself. You can see right now he wants to have like what BFTB refers to as the bum bashes. He wants to go and get a couple of guys like that to even fight in between and not fight Wilder right away. If Wilder is victorious, he has options that he may want to do by going and start cleaning out those guys. But that's what has to happen to really make it be done for him. For Eddie Hearn to be finished, you got to take those guys off the radar. And, he's not willing to really put them out there like that, but go over there and take them out. Fight in the UK, fight over in Europe, fight in Saudi, whatever. Just get rid of those guys so that he'll be washed to sea. That's what you have to do to clean him up out of there.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Man, Cousin Top Cat, same question, man. Is it over for Eddie? Have we seen the last of him in the US, man?
Man, that nigga Eddie Hearn is holding on by that shoestring. Black Fight fan say we was gonna leave his ass with when we send it back. That nigga Eddie ain't got nothing on him but this shoestring. I'm talking about he ain't even took down the ring in his backyard. He know it's over. He just want to hold. He needs something to hold on to. He need a little hope. He get up in the morning, look out the blinds, and look at that, man. This shit here, like you say, man, Pulev can fuck around and go in there and end it all for him. You feel me? He got a lot of investments in the US. I say that because these little homies, they gonna need probably another 3 to 5 years. You feel me? Before they develop. Little Ray, he about to fight. He coming up. He got something coming up. But Ray ain't had number 10 amateur fights. You feel me? So it's like, who else? He got an ammo. He got Othel. You know what I'm saying? But all of these, they need to develop. You feel me? So he got a little investment, man. All he really got is that shoestring and Anthony Joshua. You know what I'm saying? And so if that can be taken away, man, you can't knock the hustle. I don't think we'll see the last of him. The nigga got a mouthpiece worth a meal. He can talk himself into any situation, especially with them white boys. He can go sit next to him, and goddamn somebody gonna let him leave with the bag. You know what I'm saying? And if that don't work, we know this nigga here, he can disappear on you. You know what I'm saying? Eddie will be the men in black on your ass. You know what I'm saying? And nigga ain't got no problem going on the ground. But far as the I want to touch on the Gary Russell Jr. situation. I mean, this is clear to see. This nigga will go up there and fight Canelo for the belts right now. Gary. You know, that nigga need a bag cut, Junior. You know what I'm saying? Can we get this man a bag for this nigga go in the bank and stick this motherfucker up? You know what I'm saying? This nigga gonna stick up Vegas, nigga, on fight night. Nigga, if they don't go ahead, he is taking anything at 168 and under, nigga. You know what I'm saying right now? Nigga at 126, he taking everything under 168. You know what I'm saying? Can, can we get this man a bag for somebody hurt him? You know what I'm saying? Oh, we gotta write this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we ain't trying to JPay and all this type of shit. Gary, man, can somebody get this nigga a fight, man? I'm telling he finna be hanging out over there with Fred and shit. Fred gonna be the nigga PR. You know what I'm saying? And you know Fred down with it. Fred actually go in there and get him a motherfucking 168 fight like a motherfucker. So man, we gotta hurry up and get this nigga Gary a fight, man, before somebody do something bad to him, man. We love Gary. We need a nigga like him in the sport, man. But I think he riding around with a pistol on him and a muscle shirt with the windows down, man. So somebody get him for the laws, get him. Black Lives Matter, Gary.
Facts, man. Couldn't Gary. Hey, cousin talk as Gary, man. He finna run down on some niggas, man. He gonna abduct somebody's kids, so he gonna hold a nigga for ransom. He gonna do something.
You know?
He finna do
Gary
something.
got the kids in the basement. You know what I'm saying? Tell that motherfucker David Hayden. when I get this motherfucking ass, I think ready to put Bill in that motherfucker with some gloves on. Get him a fight, man. Can somebody hear him crying? If Fred ain't no better, he down with the bullshit. They gonna say it was two black males. You know what I'm saying? Under 5'5", goddamn. Scene going northbound. You know?
In a goddamn Tesla.
God damn. Hey man, I love y'all niggas LDBC, nigga.
All right. Oh shit. All right, man. Hey. Oh my God, Southside, man. I gotta hear you on this, man, before we get out of here. And then we're gonna head over to 503 Lions. Man, have we seen the last of Eddie Hearn in the United States, man, promoting fights? I see he got he down bad on his luck, man. He got some things going on. Have we seen the last of Eddie Hearn in the United States, man? We can't hear you, bro.
Can you hear me now, Junior?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, man. I mean, shit. I mean, Eddie Hearn was really done in America when that boy AJ got knocked the fuck out over here. You know, I mean, Eddie Hearn's been over here, and most of the noise he made in America just from basically doing interviews and talking shit about everybody else, and you know, instead of making the best fights that he could have made over here in the U.S. Man, I mean, Eddie Hearn never really got started over here. Eddie Hearn just came to the U.S. and made himself a star. Eddie Hearn hasn't brought nobody across the pond to the United States and made him a global star. He hasn't done that. You know what I'm saying? AJ supposed to be that guy, but AJ came over here, and the only thing people remember AJ is the buff guy that knocked out by a fat Mexican. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, at this point, man, Eddie Hearn he just ready to saddle up, man, and just head back overseas, man. You know, and just try to, keep his show going over there. Because like I said, he never really got started over here. Like I said, the only person that he's made famous is himself. And, most important to us, getting on his motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, hey, good riddance. He wasn't doing shit over here anyway. You know what I'm saying? He didn't deliver the biggest fight that he could have delivered from his stable, which is Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder. So, fuck him. That's why they trying to steal Tyson Fury and trying to get Tyson Fury to take a tune-up fight so he can sneak over there and fight AJ. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he ain't got nothing over here. You know what I'm saying? He got no clout over here. He gets no love over here in the States. So, hey, he taking this bullshit back over there. You know what I'm saying? Came over here. He
had the Zone USA. The man had Demetrius Andrade. The man, he couldn't land Demetrius Andrade versus Charlo. He couldn't land Demetrius Andrade versus Canelo. I mean, you know, it's over. Bye-bye. Good day. Have a nice night. But, man, shout out to the whole LDBC, man. I appreciate y'all boys, man, for sending me the link and having me on tonight, man. It was good to get on here and talk boxing with you boys, man. You know, I love y'all, especially that beige motherfucker, BFTV boxing. He just won't let my boy Bud make it. He won't let my boy Bud make it, man. But, man, love y'all boys, man. I'm going to check out of here, man. Shout out to you, Junior, man. You doing your thing, bro.
Yes, indeed, man. My brother Southside. Hey, man, we just real quick, man, for me, I just took notice to it because I saw Eddie Hearn doing the whole media day shit by himself. He had none of the hired help, none of the hands of the people he had hired to do all this other stuff, man. He's down to his prime. And then he was talking about the show that he's putting on. He got a whole host of boxers I ain't never heard of. He started talking about the egg and cheese fight from last week that I knew nothing about. Fucking the scrambled eggs and cheese, whoever the fuck that was fighting. He started talking about that shit like that was a fucking world beater. Like that was the goddamn Rumble in the Jungle, bro. He was talking about Eddie Tom Cheesehead and fucking the Egbert, whatever. Like that shit was the Rumble. Like the motherfuckers fought in Zaire, Africa, or some shit. And then he said, you know, he was talking about the fight, and he got a host of people I ain't never heard of. Then the motherfucker said it's supposed to thunderstorm. I said, God damn, it's supposed to thunderstorm and it's fucking fight, bro. The nigga said the shit gonna thunderstorm, dog. I said, God damn, his shit gonna thunder. Not only is the shit in your backyard, we ain't heard of none of these motherfuckers, bro. And it's about to thunderstorm, bro. Eddie Hearn, bro, that's slap rock right there, boy. That motherfucker got buzzer's luck. It's over for him, man. It is over for him. So, I think, man, at this juncture, it's safe to say that, unless, you know, barring some sort of act of God, and we do know God is able. I think we may have seen the last splash of Eddie Hearn within the sport of boxing in the United States, man.
We in this thing, man. Get them.
Hey, man, thank y'all so much, man, for tuning in. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate y'all. This has been the Smoke City MobCast, man. And my brother said, BFTB said egg and cheese in a thunderstorm, man. That shit got crazy. But really, truly appreciate y'all, man. This is Junior the Truth signing off. Never mind who you thought we was. It's the LDBC.
Smoke City.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Smoke City Mob.
Smoke City.
Smoke City.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Smoke City Mob.
Smoke City. We right back in this bitch like we left our key. Yeah, man.
Smoke City.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Smoke City Mob.
Smoke City.
Smoke City.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Smoke City Mob.
Smoke City.